Ladies and gentlemen, ask everyone to kindly find a seat. We're going to start our very short program because I'm hungry. Anna Joanne. Commissioner. Rafael Gonzalez. How's your Atef? We did it, brother.
Yes,
we did it.
Thank you. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Unanimous.
Yeah.
And the guy that made the motion is here.
Yeah, I know.
Imran Hussein.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you very much.
Those are all my people.
I know you.
Salahuddin Mustafa. I got my...
It's
Brett Swanson.
and Joel.
Yeah, but Brett said he's going to say a few words. Okay, thank you. Corporation Counsel, please. There's a seat for you, Abdul Hamdan, Esquire. Councilman Fariduddin, please. Director. Sit down, sit down. Ibi Omar. Let's go, Mets. Yeah. Head table. Head table. We got to sit with the Sheikh. Rafael Gonzalez. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please find your seats. We have to move expeditiously, right, Mooney? We've got to move expeditiously. They're going to throw us out of here soon. We are. Please, Deputy Mayor, let's have everybody at their seats there, please. Let's do this. Undersheriff, we saved you a seat right here. Yeah. We have a seat right here. Rafael Gonzalez, no seat for you. You stand there. I'm joking. Thank you. Okay. 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 Yes. No, we don't need it. Okay. Okay. Yalla. Assalamu alaikum. Masa al khair. Marhaba. كيفكن؟ مبسوطين؟ وأنا كمان. Tonight is incredibly special for us because for the first time we'll be celebrating Muslim Heritage Month in the city of Paterson, and we wanted it to happen here at the Islamic Center of Passaic County. But before we proceed, I wanted to start on a somber note. Paterson, Passaic County, the state of New Jersey, the United States of America has lost a legendary law enforcement leader. I called him America's Sheriff with affection, and he was a cherished friend. So at this time, I believe it's only appropriate to have a moment of silence for the late and lamented Passaic County Sheriff Richard Henry Burdnick. Thank you, and may he rest in peace. Allah yarhamu. At this time, I want to call forward Undersheriff Nart Hapasha to say a few words this evening. Undersheriff.
Thank you, Mayor. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's an honor to be here on behalf of a great man that we lost today. Sheriff Burdnick was his first stop was at this ICPC. Imam Katnani had the first meeting with him after he was appointed to that position. He was a truly, truly great man, supported everybody in the community, not just Muslims, African American, Jewish, Spanish, white. He was the sheriff for the people, who was dedicated for his job, and he stood behind his word. And I want to thank you very much. I'm here on his behalf. Let's not forget a great man and his family. Let's pray for them and overcome. We have to stay strong together. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Under Sheriff. We also have with us our Public Safety Director, who was at one point a sheriff here in Passaic County as well, who'd like to reflect on his relationship with this evening's honoree. So, ladies and gentlemen, our Public Safety Director here in the city of Paterson, Jerry Spezial.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. You know, when I think of you, Sheikh, and when I came in today, a lot of people probably don't know the history between us. When I first became the sheriff in 2002, and I ran through 2001, after I became the sheriff, I had come to so many different events here at the mosque. And I used to come here faithfully on Fridays at the prayer, and the Sheikh would let me talk. Katanani is just one of the most incredible individuals there is. His heart is so big and open. But you know what? There was a time when he needed support. And I went down in uniform and I sat at the federal court, at the immigration court in Newark, and testified on his behalf and all the good he did here in Passaic County to make sure that they knew who he was and the friend he was to the community, not just the Muslim community, but the entire community, and how giving and how much of an incredible human being he is. So I am so honored to be able to say a few words, and you know, Sheikh, I will always stand shoulder to shoulder with you and with anybody from the community. God bless. Thank you very much.
Paterson is a better city. Why? Because we have the largest Muslim population in the state of New Jersey. We also have the largest Palestinian population in the state of New Jersey. And Assemblywoman, if you want to go percentage-wise, we have the largest Palestinian population in the United States of America. Our next speaker has made history by becoming the first Palestinian American to ever be appointed to a mayor's cabinet and serve as a department head. And I can tell you, quite frankly, he has distinguished himself very well, and that everyone, irrespective of your race or your faith or your ethnicity, can be proud of him. As a matter of fact, the resolution that was sponsored by Councilman Al Abdulaziz and co-sponsored by Fareed Uddin and Councilman Shaheen Khalik declaring this Muslim Heritage Month in Paterson was written by this young man. The resolution calling on our congressman to support a ceasefire was written by this young man that was sponsored by the same council person, Al Abdulaziz. You can applaud for that. Yalla Zefu. So I want to let you know he is the first, but he's not the last Palestinian who will ever serve in a mayor's administration. But I think we picked the best for first here in the city of Paterson. Please put your hands together for Ayman Abushi. Good? Just like you wrote it, pal.
Assalamu alaikum. So I want to just take a brief moment before I start to recognize some members of the council that are here. We have Councilman Uddin, please stand up. We have Councilman Khalik here. We have Councilman Al Abdulaziz, who is here in support. And take a good look at these gentlemen. These gentlemen are very strong supporters of our community and of the Islamic Center. We also have people here from various boards, deputy mayors, so thank you all for being here. So when the mayor asked me to speak, I told him no because I'm very shy, right, Mayor?
Yeah, right, okay. Don't lie in the masjid, brother.
And so after he asked me about 5 times, I said yes, but not because I didn't know what to say, but because I had so much to say about our beloved Imam. And so I just want to start off with a small story, and I think this sort of symbolizes what he means to us, what he means to this community. So a long time ago, long, long time ago, and I'm not that old and he's not that old. Imam Katanani came to me and he said, there's a family, a Muslim family, without any means. They have 5 children. The state of New Jersey came yesterday into their house and took away their 5 children. They need your help. And I said to him, thank you, Imam Katanani, but no thanks. He says, no, you're going to help these people. And I said, I can't. I'm busy. I have a thriving practice. I'm doing trial work. I'm consumed. I have a large family myself. I have to be a husband. I have to be a father. I can't. He says, no, you can, and you will. I said, okay, well, let me think about it. And then he said, but before you make your final decision of taking this case, I want you to know this is going to be pro bono too. And I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I took the case. I responded to the calling. It was a hard case, lasted about 6 months, went to trial, various witnesses. These kids that were taken away from their Muslim parents were then separated. Each one went to a different house. And not only were they separated in different houses, but they went to non-Muslim houses. And so, you know, when you talk about what's in the best interest of the children, this was the last thing for it. Alhamdulillah, and I can't take credit for this, after a very, very arduous practice, a hard trial, emotions high and low, we won and the kids went back to their parents. And when you talk about keys to the city, right, you talk about things that they unlocked. And Imam Katanani in that situation unlocked a few things. He unlocked potential in me that I didn't really know existed. Okay? He locked access to justice for this family. And he also unlocked the chains that were holding these kids from going back to their parents. So thank you, Imam Katanani, for that. And that's probably the first time you ever heard that story, because Imam Katanani is the type of person that doesn't like to brag, is very low-key, is very humble. And so, you know, you need people like me who are very shy to tell these sorts of stories. But obviously, you know, Imam Katanani's worth to this community, to this city, to this county, to this state goes beyond that. When this county, this city, this state, this nation needed interfaith dialogue, Imam Katanani unlocked that door. When this city, this county, this state, this country needed love and understanding of Muslims, Imam Katanani unlocked that door. And when this country needed to come together and understand each other and love each other and get along with each other, Imam Katanani unlocked that door. And he did it as an imam, and he did it through our beloved masjid. And this masjid stands as a symbol for open doors. Those interfaith meetings happened here. Those interfaith dialogues happened here. Those connections with other Muslim communities, with Christian communities, Jewish communities, Hindu communities, all happened here. And I would be remiss to discount the leadership of this masjid, the past leadership and the current leadership. And I'd like to give them a current round of applause, please. Including Ibrahim, who himself is very shy. So I want to conclude. I can say many, many more things about our beloved Imam, but Imam, when you get the key to the city, you're getting the key to our most precious resource, our people. And we trust you with that. And we hope and we pray and we know that you will continue to open up the doors of humanity, the doors of love, and the doors of understanding for all of us here, and the doors of the masjid, so that one day we may hopefully unlock the doors of heaven. Thank you.
That's good, brother. That was good. Thank you for that very poignant, poetic speech. Just want to make one thing abundantly clear. That key sheikh cannot open any doors up at City Hall. So if you're thinking of coming, I have the key. It's a different one. And we have a beloved sister with us here. You'll change the locks, I know, I'm sure. Thank you. We have a beloved sister here with us today. She's an assemblywoman who's always in solidarity with the community. In fact, she made history, first Muslim to serve in the state legislature. So from the 37th Legislative District, Shama Haider, who came all the way from Bergen County for you, Sheikh.
Thank you, Mayor. Assalamu alaikum. It's always a pleasure for me to come to Paterson, which, by the way, I come frequently to buy my halal meat, to buy my groceries, everything. But for many reasons, and one of them is Mayor Saig is probably my most favorite mayor in New Jersey. And it's wonderful that Paterson is celebrating Muslim Heritage Month honoring Imam Qatanani. Imam, you are the example for everybody else. And the story you just told us, it was really a moving story about the 5 children. It should never happen. I just want to say I have this opportunity to serve New Jersey. I've been lucky. I've been now appointed chair of Children, Families, and Food Security. Please, just because I'm from Bergen County doesn't mean I can not work for you. Please come to me. Please reach out to me. If there's any issues, I'm here for you. And thank you for this wonderful event.
Assemblywoman, it's an honor to have you with us today. Sheikh, I know you've always encouraged me ever since I ran for the Board of Education to get involved, and you want more Muslims to get elected to office so that they could reflect the population that they represent. Well, history has also been made in the city of Paterson, because for the first time in Paterson, we have not 1, not 2, but 3 Muslim councilmen serving on our governing body. We have the first Palestinian American to get elected to the city council, who quite frankly I believe is elevating the 6th Ward to another level, and that is our Councilman Al Abdulaziz. We have Councilman Shaheen Khalik, who became the first Bengali American to be a council president anywhere in the United States of America, and Councilman Fareed Uddin, who was the first Bengali to get elected citywide here in Paterson. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call forward the gentlemen who have supported resolutions in support of Palestine, in support of Muslim Heritage Month, and in support of improving the quality of life for Paterson residents. Councilman Al Abdulaziz, Councilman Khalik, and Councilman Fareed Uddin. Please come forward.
Assalamu alaikum. So I want to first and foremost thank the mayor and his office for putting this program together. And I'm going to speak a little bit now on behalf of my colleagues. They'll piggyback. When we gather here today to celebrate Muslim Heritage Month, it's a long time coming, right? The Muslim community in Paterson makes the city great in our schools, in our businesses, and in our neighborhoods. I just want to say, because of the involvement of our community, we stand here. We stand on the shoulders of our residents and our constituents that elect us. But I just want everyone to understand that we have 3 Muslims, which is 1/3 of the city council, that represents the city of Paterson, when we're probably 5% of the city population, right? We work hard, and some of the things, you know, we're here celebrating, right, Mayor? But in City Hall, things get tough. Some people in this room have come to council meetings where we take for granted the great things that we celebrate as a community. I'm going to take, for instance, I'm going to say this, the Adhan prayer, the call to prayer to make it public. Everyone in this room would say, mashallah, that's a great thing. Could I tell you, we're in that council chamber until 1 a.m., right? 1 a.m. Just want everyone to realize, 1 a.m., hundreds of people from our city opposing it. Hundreds, and it passed by a 5 to 4 vote in the city of Paterson. And I want to thank Councilman Shaheen Khalik for bringing that up, because he had the foresight. So we get to celebrate the accomplishments of the Muslim community. And every single day, I'm going to speak for Councilman Uddin and Councilman Khalik, every day we're going to fight for our community. We're not perfect, but we need your support to continue allowing the doors that Ayman talked about, that the Sheikh has started opening up for people like me, right? We need to continue pushing forward so we have those doors open for the next generation. So thank you, Mayor, for having this here. We originally when we have our celebrations, we always have it in City Hall, right? We have, tomorrow we're celebrating African American Heritage Month in City Hall. Mayor, I'm asking that every single year we have this event either here at the ICPC or any local mosque and bring it to our community. And lastly, to the Sheikh, congratulations on this honor. You're not only a spiritual, a religious mentor, advisor to me, right? You married me. Right before my daughter was born, I called you, right, straight from the hospital. I said, Sheikh, I got to talk to you. I need, my head's spinning. His son was having a baby not too long also at the time. So you are an asset to our city. And the least we could do to recognize your accomplishments and ICPC's accomplishments, right? Let's give it up. The ICPC was just approved to open up the first recreation center in the city of Paterson. Thank you to the Sheikh, to President Ibrahim. This is a big, big win, not only for the city of Paterson, but in South Paterson, the 6th Ward. And that's what the Sheikh and the Islamic Center of Passaic County is all about. Making sure we have opportunities for the residents of the city to thrive. And that's what you're about, Sheikh, the well-being of us. And we're here to support you with anything you need. And congratulations. The key does not open up City Hall, nor my house. I don't know what's going to open up, but it's a great accomplishment. Congratulations, Sheikh.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. My dear brothers and sisters, and of course the believers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So it is a proud moment for all of us to celebrate very first Muslim Heritage Month here in the city of Paterson, as well as in the state of New Jersey. The state of New Jersey is home to the largest Muslim population from different countries, different nations, and the city of Paterson carries its most. And one thing I could always say that ICPC and Imam Qatanani, he is our role model. His relationship not only with the believers of Islam, but he presents us to believers of all different religious believers living in the city of Paterson and Passaic County. And I am not just coming here in ICPC as a councilman, but way before I became the council member, I used to come here, sit down with Imam Qatanani, because I used to count him, and I still count him as of my father figure. My father was an imam for many, many years. And I see that relationship with Imam Qatanani and my father. And I want to tell you a story that recently happened. Before I became the councilman, I used to come here, take his advice. He opened the door for me to speak with the people. And I'm standing here as the first Muslim councilman at large because of your support. And I thank you very much. But one thing, Imam Qatanani, I carries that recently happened. I came here and said my Jummah was December 22nd. And I came here to meet you and saying bye to you that I'm meeting my father after 3 years since he's living overseas. The next day, 23rd, I was flying, and the same day, I lost my mother overseas. So please pray for my mother. And that's my relationship with Imam Qatanani. That every time I need something, advice, or need some kind of healing advice, I come here, sit down with him, and I get a lot of support, mental support, I would say. And I also would say that when every council meeting, regular meeting, we have prayer, and I always invite Imam Katanani to come to the council chamber and pray for our great city of Paterson. So this is Imam Katanani. We cannot talk much about him, but as always I say that he is our role model. He presents us in bigger way at large, and he makes us proud every moment. And by celebrating the Muslim Heritage Month here today, I believe that the experience, the bitter experience that we face in many cases, that will be decreased, I believe. And with that being said, with the celebration, this great moment, I thank you all for joining us. Jazakallah khair. Congratulations, Imam Katanani. Imam Dr. Muhammad Katanani. Assalamu alaikum.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Honorable Mayor, my council colleague, all the elected officials, the elders, Assalamu alaikum. It is an honor for me to be standing in front of you tonight. It's a great night, not for only City of Paterson, also State of New Jersey. Actually, our governor made this month of January as a Muslim Heritage Month as well. Imam Katanani, what can I say about you? Your faith, compassion, your leadership is followed throughout the world, not in the city of Paterson. I believe you are an icon for the Muslim community. I want to congratulate you. As you can see, we have only 3 Muslim council members here. But in city of Paterson, every day is a fight. But at the end of the day, we get things done. Alhamdulillah, because of our community, we get things done. Once again, I want to congratulate our great Imam. Thank you, Mayor, for arranging this beautiful event. Hopefully in future, we'll have a bigger event as well. Once again, thank you. Thank you.
And let it be noted, I mean, 2 of these council people back in 2022 sponsored a resolution renaming Main Street Palestine Way. And we're hoping that other cities with large Palestinian populations will follow suit based on what our city council has done and made history in the city of Paterson. Let's give them another round of applause, please. Yeah, you come back, you come back.
It was an honor for me to be voting on the legacy project.
That's right, that's right. By the way, Shaheen Khalik is not only a councilman, he is a commissioner on the planning board and voted in support of the Recreation Center for Islamic Center. And the commissioner, Imran Hussein, please stand. He's the man who made the motion to make sure we had a unanimous vote. Now, we're proud of the 6th Ward. We're proud of the fact that you can go to South Paterson and you can get hummus and you can get falafel and you get whatever you want. But it couldn't be done without the backbone. And those are the leaders in that section. That's our South Paterson Business Association. If they can stand, please. And we just give them a round of applause. They're attracting global brands to Paterson. Sheikh, we got Meat Moo here now, Asal B. All these global brands are coming to Paterson. And that section, Al, we can look at the data, is the safest and the strongest section of Paterson. Well, you said that, not me. But we're here in the 3rd Ward, and I want to acknowledge a gentleman who served in the 3rd Ward as a councilman, Bill McCoy, for 20 years. And before we call on the president, to your credit there, Councilman, we worked many years ago to make sure there was a 4-way stop, blinking lights, cutting the trees down, and also to make that a 1-way. And the good news is we're building on that success with our new president and the board, because in addition to the Recreation Center and the collaboration with the city and ICPC, we're vacating the street here on Wall Avenue that the city council will be voting on 2nd reading to make sure that gets done. And also, all of you should be happy. On the list of streets that are going to get repaved is 13th Avenue. Finally. Ladies and gentlemen, our president, Ibrahim Fahmy.
I know everybody's hungry, Andre, so I think we should get going. But on behalf of ICPC, I want to thank Andre, Ayman, Ala, Shaheen Khaliq, and Fariduddin, and the rest of the City Council for recognizing what we already know. Sorry, I also forgot Abdul Qadir from the Moroccan Consul who's here. I want to thank you guys for recognizing what we already know. And that's what a great man that Sheikh Qatanani is. He has we were reflecting yesterday, myself, Sheikh Ismail, and Sister Homa. He has a very unique ability to make everybody feel special, no matter when you approach him. It doesn't matter when you catch him, he'll stop, he'll look you in the eye, he'll talk to you, he'll make you feel special, no matter what's going on in his life. And I think that's one of the great characteristics that he has that we should all try to emulate. So on behalf of ICPC and the board, I want to thank you for honoring our Sheikh.
Thank you. Thank you. Our surrogate, Zoila Casanova, thank you for joining us, surrogate Judge Zoila Casanova. I also want to say that tonight we partnered with Grubhub. You're all familiar with Grubhub. And it is a program known as Serving Our City. And it is to support local restaurants and also to address food insecurity, which the Islamic Center of Passaic County does. And tonight, food from this event that was catered by Toros and Hussein Byram and Al Rausha will be distributed to St. Paul's after this program. So with us from Grubhub is Brett Swanson.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you to Mayor Sayah. Thank you to all of our dedicated public servants. My name is Brett Swanson. I work for Grubhub, and I lead our community affairs and social impact work. I know everyone wants to get back to the celebration, so I'll be very brief. But it is near and dear to our heart to make these community connections, and everyone from ICPC has been amazing and just incredibly affable this evening. And we're here to support our local independent restaurants, but also help in the fight against food insecurity. In this country, over 30% of food goes into a landfill, especially when people are starving, needing food. And so what can we do to help our communities and serve? So we are so proud to be here with you tonight. Thank you, everyone. We're here with over 500 meals, which are distributed from 2 local restaurants, and the remainder of the meals will then go to our local shelters. So thank you again, and we're here to support, and let me know whatever you need from us, and we're here to be helpful. Thank you.
Thank you, Brett. We like Grubhub. So the time has arrived, and I want to let everyone know that the highest honor that any mayor anywhere can bestow on a resident is the key to the city. And you've heard the testimonials as to how much Sheikh Qatanani is a pillar of our community, a man we seek guidance from, and also promotes peace and solidarity. And so for his courageous, compassionate, and conscientious leadership, I'm proud to present the key to the city to Imam Dr. Mohammed Qatanani. Ladies and gentlemen, let's remain standing for the Sheikh, please. Another round of applause.
God bless you, my Lord. Please sit down, please. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you, my mayor. For my mayor, the great mayor of Paterson City, give him a round of applause, please. Thank you. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most gracious, we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless all of you. Please let me, in this moment, to remember my great sheriff, who we lost him all, Sheriff Berdnick. So please pray for his family. Pray for me, because I lost a friend. I lost one of the best people who were with us in the community in the hard times. Sheriff Berdnick, he used to come every occasion, Muslim or non-Muslim, to my house, bringing some sweet to show solidarity with our community. I give my condolences to the whole family and also to the community of Paterson and Passaic County, and to my dear brother Nart. God bless you. Give him a round of applause, please. For my mayor, thank you very much. I did not expect this. Even I did not think about this, but I believe this honor is for my masjid, ICPC, which I am honored to be imam for 27 years. I came with the 3 children, my son, Dr. Ahmed, who is in Hackensack Medical Center now as a physician doctor. At that time, he was 6 years old. Now I have 4 grandchildren.
Right, yeah.
This is Paterson, which I love. This is Passaic County. This is New Jersey. I today was in Nashville, and the police officer asked me, "From where are you?" I said, "From New Jersey." "Where are you going?" "To my home in New Jersey."
Yes.
New Jersey is my home, Paterson is my home. And thanks to God that we have a great leaders like our mayor, our councilmen and women. Brother Ala Abdul Aziz, please stand up. Brother Muhammad Khaliq, Brother Faridin, please stand up and give them a round of applause. Those leaders who deserve this honor. So I give my gift to you all for your dedication and commitment and leadership. God bless you, and continue serve all people, regardless of their colors, ethnicities, and backgrounds. You are not there to serve Muslims, to serve everyone in the city of Paterson. God bless you. My great brother Special, my sheriff, my former sheriff. Since day one, and by the way, before he became sheriff, I met with you. And we sat down there in Newark. And I saw a great sheriff will be. And it is an honor to be with you as a great sheriff of Passaic County. And you deserve the best. May Allah bless you and continue, please, serving our great city of Paterson. Sister Sham, thank you very much for your words, and you represent the best. Our sister, may Allah bless you. Thank you very much for your leadership in the county, and as the prosecutor of the county, the secretary of the secretary of the county. May Allah bless you, Brother Ayman. Yes. You know, I know you reminded me with this story, but you are a great lawyer, and I thank the city of Paterson and our mayor to have you to be the lawyer of the city. It is an honor to have you. You are the man of helping all people regardless of their colors, ethnicities, backgrounds. You are the best. God bless you and continue, please. My brothers and sisters, according to American culture, not Arabic culture, I have to say, my wife, thank you. I thank you. I. Yeah. Yeah. Because without you, I can't do nothing. Yeah. Arabic culture, we can't say that. So you can't sit down. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. This is Islamic culture, which has became American culture. My children, may Allah bless you. Dr. Isra, Assalamu alaikum. And Brother Umar, and Dr. Ahmed, and Amira, and all of you. May Allah bless you. I am so proud of you. Because of you, I think I feel always very powerful and strong to continue my serving to my community and to all people regardless of their colors and ethnicities. My neighbor, Mr. McCoy, we worked together for long, long time. You are a great leader of Passaic and a great neighbor. And may Allah bless you all. So please, our brothers from the Moroccan Council, you are welcome. Thank you very much for coming. For all my brothers and sisters, I can't mention everybody, but thank you very much for your help, for your support. I can't do anything without your support and help. Sister Abdullah, the judge, the great judge, which you represent us. I believe that when I came to the country, I believe that we are Americans and we have to work as Americans, Muslim Americans. And I am proud to be Muslim American and American Muslim to give the best example for the entire world. What is the meaning to be American Muslim and to be Muslim, to spread the real peace in the entire world. I believe that Muslims in America and Arabs in America have the best role to bridge and to build the bridge among all people. And we try that, and I believe that ICPC and Muslim community in New Jersey did the best example in America. My mayor, you represent all of us, and you gave the best example that we are one people. Your slogan at that time was one people, and I believe in the same slogan that we are one people as we are now. And we want to continue working together, serving each other, building this country to be a role model for all countries and working for peace and justice for all. My brothers and sisters, America has a big role to spread and distribute justice and peace all over the world, especially in Gaza and Palestine. We have to say the truth, and we have to say we are asking the leadership of our country to stop this war, which is ugly war, and to have ceasefire now. And I believe that peace is easier than waging war. Peace is very easy, and it needs work. It needs good people, but we have to work together. This war is against all people, especially our interest as Americans. It doesn't benefit America. And we, as Americans, we say, please stop this war and work for peace and the all rights of Palestinians in Palestine, inshallah. for our generations to come, please represent these principles, these values, the values of love. Love your neighbor. Work with your neighbor. Don't look to his color. Don't look to his faith. Don't look to his race or his gender. All people are your brothers and sisters. Love them and work for them. My sons and daughters, from here, we started in 1997 some of the activities of the interfaith and opened the doors for the leaders of New Jersey and others. I remember the first day when we have our friend John Page to visit the masjid in 1997, it was very hard even to receive him. Why did you bring FBI agent to the masjid? We said, this masjid has to be open for everybody. We don't have anything to hide. We are here for building the neighborhood and the sisterhood and the brotherhood and the country on trust. If I live here, I have to receive or I have to achieve the trust of all my neighbors. If I don't receive the trust of my neighbors, I am not a true believer. So we started that journey. And I have many brothers of you who were working day and night with by the way, I worked with all governors since the first one, Whitman, then the second, then the third, then the fourth. And all of them, thanks to God, they visited ICPC. All of them attended our iftar, annual iftar. After that, the annual iftar became in the house of the governors. And after that, that annual iftar became in Washington, in the White House. And it started here in ICPC. It started here. We have in ICPC a history. And I believe that I met my mayor, the great mayor, when he was running on the 21st Street as a board education member. Since then, and I saw a great man and a great asset for all people. And I thank God that he is our mayor now. Our mayor, with his family, with his children, represent all of us. My mayor, thank you very much for your trust, for your work, and for your honoring. I say you deserve this honor. You deserve anything that we can do for you to continue the journey of serving our Patersonians, to stay as one Paterson and one people. God bless you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, the key to the city to Imam Dr. Mohammed Qatanani. I know you're hungry. We're going to eat now. I want to also thank Commissioner Mohammed Rashid from the Paterson Board of Education. Thank you. And Commissioner Joel D. Ramirez. We have some deputy mayors with us. Deputy Mayor Firdaus Hussein, Deputy Mayor Maria del Pilar Rivas, Deputy Mayor Joseph Fulmore, Deputy Mayor Raed Ode. I want to thank my team, Director Deborah Bravo, Director Dassel Tilos, our office manager Audrey Cartwright, Director of Constituent Services Javier Fernandez, and the first Muslim Chief of Staff for any mayor in the city of Paterson, Habib Khadr. Walid Bajdu, thank you for joining us too. We'll see you on March 9th for the crescent lighting. The Mustafa brothers, Mooney, Salahuddin, we love you guys too. Brothers Produce, thank you. يلا فضلوا انا جوان. بدك صورة؟ يلا صورنا. Jeanette Talentino, super volunteer. Jeanette Talentino, thank you for joining us too. Assembly woman, please. Come on. Yeah, backdrop here. Come on now. This guy knows how to stage it. The highest honor, my friend. Councilman Dagestani from Prospect Park, give him a round of applause. And I saw from Bergen County, our friend, Steve Russo. Thank you, Steve, for joining us. Honorary Palestinian, and from the Palestinian American Community Center, Diab Mustafa. Thank you for joining us. Come on, yalla, eat. Kilu, fadlu.
Please enjoy your meal. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا